And the next one here, Xi urges extreme caution from the U.S. on Taiwan and the South China Sea. So this article is from the South China Morning Post. Biden and President Xi Jinping met. They're both in Peru for this event. I forget exactly what it was, but if you saw, there's a video going around of Biden giving a little speech at a podium in the jungle, and then he turns around and kind of just wanders off into the jungle. It really cracked me up. But anyway, he met with Xi. So this is South China Morning Post's report on it. President Xi Jinping has urged Washington to exercise extreme caution in handling matters related to Taiwan and avoid fanning provocative actions in the South China Sea, according to Beijing's foreign ministry. The ministry on Sunday released an online statement on the talks between Xi and outgoing U.S. President Joe Biden on the sidelines of the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation meetings in Lima, Peru. Taiwan independence forces were fundamentally incompatible with peace and stability in the region, Xi told Biden, as he called on Washington to explicitly oppose such moves and support China's peaceful reunification, according to the statement. The statement said, quote, if the U.S. wishes to maintain peace in the region, it is critical to recognize the Taiwan independence nature of Taiwanese leader William Lai Ching-te and his administration, end quote. Xi also listed Taiwan among 4 red lines for exchange with Washington, alongside democracy and human rights, political systems, and Beijing's development right, saying they must not be challenged. So what he's talking about there is, the U.S. sanctions China all the time in the name of democracy and human rights. They also criticize their political system all the time. They say that the 21st century is a battle between democracy and autocracy, referring to China. Biden brought that message once to the Gulf. He was in Saudi Arabia delivering a speech to all these Gulf monarchs, saying that it's democracy versus autocracy. But that always stuck in my head. But this is what he's referencing here. And the development right, he's speaking about U.S. economic sanctions that are targeting certain industries in China, mostly the chip industry, the semiconductors. So tensions have been high in the Taiwan Strait since its independence leading leader, William Lai, branded by Beijing as a troublemaker, was sworn into office in May. Beijing, which sees Taiwan as part of China to be reunited by force if necessary, has since stepped up its military drills around the island. The United States does not recognize self-governed Taiwan as an independent state, but is opposed to any attempt, to take the island by force. And the other key context here is that in recent years, the U.S. has really increased military and diplomatic support for Taiwan. So this is more kind of Xi reiterating that Taiwan is this serious red line for China. And then they also get into the South China Sea, saying that the U.S. should not encourage or support provocative actions. The U.S. is very supportive of the Philippines and their maritime dispute with China. This is an area of the world I really want to start putting more focus on, especially now that we have this Trump administration, which is going to be stacked with China hawks. Not that the Biden administration isn't, but some of the China hawks in the incoming Trump administration say we should wind down Ukraine so we could focus more on China. So we might see even more of a pivot toward Asia.